Hello and welcome back to another lesson on programming on TGT the Hacker. Before we begin, I would like to mention that I have added a link to the site to download the program in the description of the first lesson. What I mean by that is this program right here, Visual Basic. I've added a link on lesson 1 on how that will take you to the site to download the program. Just click there and it should take you to the correct website. Now let's begin. Today we're going to learn how to make a real program. One that actually takes a bit of time to make. But first we're going to learn how to control a picture box. To do this particular lesson, you'll need paint, like that, I believe it's usually included in Windows. So, we're going to watch this. I'm going to close this up. Okay. Now the picture boxes in here are fairly small, so probably go to properties, go to inches, and set it to 5. And set the height to 5. Now I have this fairly small square, which should help, which should make it work a little better. Now, first we're going to draw a circle. Just a test image, We're going to save that. Select Save As. PNG, go to Desktop, and save it there. Let's say now. We're renaming this as circle. Now we're going to start something new. Go up here. Select new. Now we're going to draw a rectangle. Or a square. Save as. Square. Now I'm going to minimize this. We're going to launch our programmer. VB.NET 2010. Okay. We're going to start a new project. We're going to make a Windows Form application. Let's name it Joe. I'm trying to think of a name. No, one day. There we go. Remember these things we have in general? We're going to add a new one. Find a picture box that looks like this. And drag that down there. We may need a couple of these later, but not right now. So we're going to have a picture box. And here's where it gets a little bit complicated. So I'm going to do it slowly and try to stay with me. Click on this arrow. Select choose image. Go to import. Go to desktop. Find the circle. Say OK. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about what that looks like. So choose image. Say import. Find square. Say OK. Now we want circle. So let's say OK right there. Move this over to the corner. And drag this to make it a little bigger. Now, we're going to take a button and put it right there. Let's dock it at the bottom. Make it much bigger. Alright. Alright, click on this. Click on the arrow. Change the size mode to stretch image. Now this is fine right here. Now, because I don't want to really mess around with these too much, we're just going to leave it like this. Now, there is another way to do this, but there is another way to change the image, but I'm going to show you the professional way. Now, notice the picture box has an image thing. Hover over that. A little bit strange. Okay, well, let's drop this down. Scroll down. Now this says this way over here. Joe.my.resources. This says Joe.my.resources. .resources.circle. We need to remember that. Now we're going to double click the button. Now, if you don't remember how to change a property on a object, the formula goes object, property, value. So we're going to say picture box 1 dot image equals my, do a namespace my, dot resources, the namespace resources, dot square. So your thing should be, when button 1 is clicked, picture box one dot image equals my dot resources dot square. Now we're going to debug it. Now this loads up. And click button 1. And it switches to a square. Okay, I hope everybody understands how to change an image. If we wanted to change this to a circle, we would back to a circle. We would change this to circle. And if we wanted to switch it back and forth, we would use an if statement. But I'm not going to show you how to do that today. Okay, new project. Or I should discard this one because I don't really want to save it. Windows Form application. Minimize this. Open up Paint. Select New. Now the project that we're going to make is an adventure video game. We're going to use line, or actually let's use rectangle. Make this a little bigger. Now, we're going to save this as cave 1. Cave 1. Position 1. Cancel. You gotta take a 4-point star. Let's save this as cave 1, position 1. Have period there, no periods. Save. We're going to select this object and move it right here. Save as. Then just rename it to position 2. Save. Reselect this. Move it over here. Save as. Position 3. Save. Move this up there. Save as. Position 4. Save. Select this. Move it over. Gonna do save as position 5. Select this. Save as position 6. Now we're going to make a new one. We're going to take a circle. And we're going to scribble on it. Like fiery, you know. And take the bucket, like red, like orange, like the yellow, like the orange, once before every yellow. Like the red, out there like that. No, so it looks sort of fiery. Then we're going to do yellow in the middle. And orange right there, just, you know. The little fireball, sort of. So there we go. Now we're going to paint the background green. We're going to select save. Fire monster. Save. Alright, close that. One part here. Now we're going to select picture box. Instead of having the button outside, this time we're going to have the button outside, inside. I have a lot of pictures to import. Keep on position 1. Position 4. Position 5. Position 6. Now we're going to this. Now, we want this one to be position 1. We're going to select this, make it a whole lot bigger. We're going to dock this as fill. Now, none of our pictures are bigger than this. So we're going to resize our entire form to less this big. Now we're done with that. Button time. Lots and lots of buttons. You know that if statement? Yeah, we're going to use that a lot now. Now, just to make this easier on us, name this button POS1. Name this one POS2. Name this one POS3. Name this one POS4. Name this one POS5. And then this one POS6. Now we're going to change the text of all these to say nothing. Now, we're also going to use a link label right here. Make the as a pound sign or number sign. We're going to name this we're going to make this color orange. We're going to make this color black. No. We're making it clean. Or in this case, blind. Now, we want to make this not visible. Not visible. Now, this button, this button, this button, this button, and this button, and this link label are all invisible. We're going to double click on this. So if position 2 is clicked, we do printbox1 dot image equals my dot resources waveform position 2. Now we're going to do POS dot POS 1 dot show POS 3 dot show POS 2 dot hide. Let's see if this works. Yes, now this and this are now visible, and this is down. However, these buttons don't show anything because we haven't programmed them yet. Now, this is just a little cheat here. Copy it. Double click here. Paste it. Change this to 1. Change this to 2. Delete this. Change this to 1. Paste it. Change this to 3. Change this to 2. Change this to 4. Change this to 3. We're gonna add another one. We need to hide that. So it can't be fall back there. So we're going to select this. Copy it. And then there's this one. Now this one's a little bit trickier because you have to do this as well. Copy that in there. Change that to 4. Change that to 3. Change this to 5. Change this to 4. And change this to 2. And do link label 1 dot show. Have the link label. There's the link label. To do that, just type apostrophe and then whatever you want to say. Do that and then press enter, and it'll restart it. Now, let's go back to Form 1. Now we're going to go to Project, Add Windows Form. Windows Form. I'm going to add a picture box. Only this time we're not docking this. Now we're going to choose File Monster. We're going to stretch the image. We're going to put 4 buttons here. Put the text here. Fire. Ice. Rock. Oh wait. Now these are the cards you can use on it. Then we go to Form 1. Double click on this. Type me dot hide form 2 dot show. You just start creating form 2. Now type fire. Double click on fire. Now type break. Let's see what do I do here. Let's do Windows application dot Windows application 1 dot my dot application dot We're going to do end. Ice. We're going to do me dot hide form 1 dot show now we're going to do button dot show. But first, we can't do just button 5. We have to do form 1 dot button. We have to do position 5 because we named it that, because that's what we named it. Yep, position 5. Okay. No, it's almost like on position 5. Let's take all this, paste it right in here. Instead of position 4, we're going to do position 5. Position 5. Position 6 dot show. For position 2, we're going to do we're going to do position 3. We're going to add a button here. But position 5, position 6. Station 4. Put here, change this. Enter town. Start debugging. Minimize this to like that. Okay, so when I go here, this shows up. If I go back here, that corrects. That's correct. Go back here, that does not hide. You got fire? That stops. Nice. That's hidden. That's one thing that I don't really need to worry about. We visited that spot, so we can go there. Still has a few bugs working out, but that's good enough for now for that. Well, if you're like me, you'll know that just that much programming is enough to tire even the is enough to tire a beginner, even an experienced beginner like myself. I may seem to know seem to know what I'm doing. I do, but what I'm doing right here is very, very basic. I do understand what all the other controls are for. However, I know nowhere near enough to call myself an expert. I mean, there's some there's some weird things that I can get into, like, I get into data sources, which are all crazy and complicated, you know. I tried figuring it out. It didn't work. Couldn't figure it out. So we're going to save this. I'm going to save all. We're going to name it. Adventure of the Hacker. Let's see. Let's Wait. And that concludes our programming lesson for today. However, this is really only Adventure of the Hacker Programming Part 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I may do another part of this tomorrow, or on Friday, or I'll start another part next week. Today's date is 2/22/17. Today is Wednesday. I'll do another one next Wednesday, or possibly tomorrow on Thursday. Depending on how I'm feeling. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good day.